After a disappointing week 1, a chance to reset. The Braves kicked off week 2 against the Titans of Arsenal Tech. It seemed like it might be a repeat of week 1 as the offense struggled to score in the red zone. However, the defense continued its dominant play, forcing 2 early turnovers.
That's a pick.
The offense found its groove when Derrick looked the way of 6'4" wide receiver Jacob Pressler. He capped off the Braves' first TD drive with this 49-yard touchdown catch and run. The special teams forced a poor punt, which led to a 7-yard TD toss from Azobu to Pressler, giving the Braves a 17-0 halftime advantage. The Braves players and staff came out of the locker room with energy and began to take over the game. Another Alex Potts field goal gave the Braves a 20-0 lead. And then, sophomore Gabe Wright provided some fireworks with this 67-yard punt return. The defense continued to stifle the Titans even after a QB switch. This pass from Azobu to Miles McElwain set up this 19-yard scamper by Azobu. An interception by defensive lineman Tyler Miller.
Yes, like, he hit me, and I'm like, flew.
Set the Braves up for one more Potts field goal and sealed a 37-0 Braves victory. A better performance by the Braves and starting quarterback Derrick Azobu.
I think Derrick's really progressed all through the summer. It was nice to kind of have him around consistently and whatnot, so all the work that he put in the offseason, going into the summer, was great because of him just kind of having to sit and take a back seat the last couple years behind Luke and, not really getting an opportunity to play, but had a couple moments where, injury or whatnot where he got thrown in there. So he's had a little taste, but him being able to kind of rally behind, his past experiences and kind of his progression has been really positive.
Derrick's off-season approach was just it was a model for all other student athletes to take in reference as far as how to go about things. He was never a weight room guy up until a couple years ago, and then we had to kick him out when it was closing time. He's done a fantastic job. He's on our leaderboard, our max board downstairs for several lifts that he is the leader in, and that really helps him to be able to run the ball. And I think that pressure of knowing that he was the man going in could have been, a negative factor in him, in his training, but I think it motivated him. And so he took it upon himself to work extra hard each day during the off season so he could be ready.
I thought that Derrick did a really nice job of preparing. Some of the plays didn't go his way, I don't think. You know, he would really like to have that seam ball on the trips route back, obviously. But he's definitely learning from his mistakes. Going into Tech, you know, they had some athletes out there that could bring some pressure, and they did a really nice job of applying pressure. Unfortunately, Derrick made the same mistake and threw an interception on the same type of thing that happened week 1. But he did a really good job of recovering from that and kind of relying on his guys to be able to make plays. You know, Jacob was huge, and he did a lot better job of throwing the ball on time, which is obviously going to make him a lot more successful.
Congratulate Derrick on coming back from a troubling game, one that I think he'd admit that he pressured himself a little bit too much. This game against Arsenal Tech, he came out in a very sound mind and was just really devoted on trying to run the offense the way he can on a normal day. We kind of talked about things and felt that he was just trying to do too much and trying to avoid interceptions, which made him throw the ball a little too deep. Being a quarterback's tough, and at a school like this, everybody knows you. Everybody's asking about the game and how it's going to be, and you know, for a first-time starter, senior year, it's tough. And I look for great things ahead. Because he learned from his mistakes, and he's a sound-minded kid that's going to continue working. And really, we need him to be at his best all year long to have a great season.
Definitely feels great. I guess like I have a different mindset. I feel like be like consistent more, and just like play harder. You definitely have like a different mindset. It's like you have to like be like more like prepared. You have to like be like focused a lot more and like be engaged in the game. I've definitely been like more vocal, trying to like lead the team and still not like do like too much, and just like practicing a lot more with like the route combination.
The Braves now turn their attention to their Week 3 opponent, 3A number 3 ranked Raiders of Cardinal Ritter.
Ritter is always talented. I remember going back to 03 when I played them, and they had Devin Moore, who played for the Colts a little bit. And then going into when being here at Brebeuf and playing against them, they've always had talent. They've always had athletic talent. They've always had quarterback talent somehow. I mean, probably because the Baricas and, you know, what have you. But they've always had a lot of talent. Their quarterback this year is no different. Super athletic. Really throws an accurate ball. Has made a huge step from his junior year to his senior year from what I can see on film. And one of my primary concerns, being special teams coordinator, is their kickoff return. They are notoriously good at kickoff return. 3 years ago, return one against us for a touchdown. And they've just always found a way to bust a big return. They had one return for a touchdown earlier this year already, and the Bacon kid, number 8, has had a lot of solid returns. So we've got to definitely make sure we keep him in check.
I played with these kids like since the 5th grade, and I just really want to go out there and beat them and show them what I have.
The Braves go on the road for the first time this year, traveling to Marian University for the 7 p.m. tilt.